guys doing today? So I'm gonna commentate on more of my Kombat League matches and analyze them, and also give you tips where I can. So the first match here is gonna be against a collector, and it was a really great set. The thing is, I've never really labbed against a collector. I've never labbed the strings that I can punish, the strings that I can pressure, and all of that stuff, because honestly, and not a lot of people play him, but I actually got a couple while I was playing that afternoon. So I just want to say that I'm not only gonna show the matches that I win. The only problem is I'm 10-0 right now in the Kombat League and I haven't lost any. So I don't want you to think that I'm only showing, you know, the matches that I win and stuff, and not show my defeats, because I will when they happen, of course. So I'm not even familiar with freaking like his variations. So I know that's a problem. I should probably lab him. I know that he has some mix-ups, and that's pretty much it. I know that it has a 2-hit because one of my friends played it against me, and it took me 2 seconds to remember, but when I did, I was able to counter his pressure that he thought he was going to get away with. Now this one is either overhead or low, that last string he did, which you really need to be, you know, to see what your opponent does. And what he usually does, like he'll usually condition the whole match with one, either the overhead or the low, and then at one point, critical point in a match, they'll use the other one to mess you up. So what I need to work on, I feel like I've noticed, is hit confirming back 2 into fatal blow. And that was really fucking stupid, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if I would have confirmed that back 2 into fatal blow, that round would have been mine, 100%. And also doing Psy right in his face, like, that's what happens when you get cheeky. So yeah, I do that a lot because I'm dumb. And I'm glad that whiffed and I was able to punish his ass. Because I know that string is negative on him. Basically, I learned from playing against, so I'm like, okay, this is negative, this is not. You know, I just try to pressure it, or try to punish it. If it works, then I know it's negative. If it doesn't, then I know it isn't. That's basically how I go about the characters that I don't lab. One of my best friends, funny enough, gave me that gave me that little tip, which is what he does. So with Kitana especially, I always want to back up when they are knocked down, because if they try to do a wake-up attack, you can 100% bait it and punish it with back 2. That was supposed to be an air booty again, so that was a fail. I want to talk a bit about her pressure. You'll see me like do Psy, sometimes I'll do the down 3, sometimes I won't, sometimes I'll just grab, especially if I know that the opponent knows that I poke after and they continue blocking and they don't try to counter poke. Then just like that, I will grab them to really like put so many layers to my offense that it will really mix them up and they won't know what I do. Just like that, that always catches people mashing. Now, I was trying to be really careful here and be patient, because I didn't want him to have a big ass comeback, but then again, he didn't have his fatal blow, so I shouldn't have been worried, but yeah. I believe in the second round, I haven't rewatched this match yet, but I believe he does kind of figure out my pattern a bit, and yeah, it gets a little harder, I should say. So that was a whiff on both sides, which is kind of hilarious. Oh gosh, that armor break though. But I believe at one point you can block the string he does after he staggers you. But I'm not sure when, I'm not sure, like, I always get these ones, but I never get, oh gosh, again, I need to stop doing that so close, like, side toss, just cause I'm feeling cheeky. But yeah, I need to lab his overhead, his low string, and his combos, because like I said, there's one part that you can actually block and he can't continue it. I'm just not sure which one it is because, again, never labbed it. So don't you just love the Literally, the range on that down 3 just got me the loss. I just, gosh, looking back is making me so salty actually. I wasn't gonna let him pressure me too much with that. Here I was testing if I could punish it or not, but it doesn't seem that you can, at least not with Kitana's back one. So now he knows that I grab after that sometimes, so he neutral jumps. Now what do you do for that? Well, I could have continued to do something into razors. Now I tried to... look. If I would have confirmed that, that would have been a win for me. But yeah, if he... I won anyways. But if he neutral jumps after razors, you can just down 2 him. There is that. Or you can throw a fan, but I'm not sure how quick that is and if it'll catch him. So again, don't recommend doing it. So now I just wanted to stop his pressure and show him who was in the corner and who was boss, and I was me, and he was gonna frickin' stay in there. So 2 of my moves got interrupted there and I got really pissed off. I remember. And again, I don't know why I used meter to do that, because I know he could use an armor break. So see, he went for the overhead and it worked this time. He used a low all game, then he went for the overhead. And he got the win. I'm sorry, sometimes I see stuff and like I start talking about something and then I see something and then I go off about that thing, so I'm sorry if it sounds all over the place. Trying to comment on everything so that I remember the next time I shouldn't throw a sign in someone's face like an idiot. Not gonna lie, sometimes I still do it in a corner. Okay, so this is 1-1 and if I can get the win here, no spoilers. Again, oh my gosh, I missed the punish, but he went for the low again. Which tells me he's gonna probably use the low all game. So I was able to, I figured out he was going to neutral jump after that, but I didn't block low, which kind of messed me up. The thing is, if they jump and they attack, it's an overhead, so... I believe. I think it's overhead. Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know. So again, did not hit confirm that back too, but I got the crushing blow. And he tried to jump instead of just blocking and walking forward, so he got clipped by my Sai. Was trying to get that forward advancing move, but Kitana fans, not a good idea. So I've kind of figured out how to whiff punish some of his move, as you saw. I was able to whiff punish that. But I went with back two. So I'm not waiting anymore for him to finish his strings. I'm just punishing him. We didn't get the armor break there, we're just looking at each other. That was pretty awkward. I didn't have time to back up in time, that's what I wanted to do, back up and punish it, but some of them have a really large hitbox, so it's hard to punish. So again, I should have confirmed that string into Fatal Blow, but I didn't. I still got the win, but it could have gotten me the loss, you know. I really need to work on that. Next match is against a Baraka, which is cool. He has a Killer Croc skin.
teach us our sacred rituals.
It's ritual murder, Baraka.
I mean, she's right, you know. Again, I was trying to whiff punish that, but obviously did not get the right range. So this guy really does not like blocking. I'm just going to town on him. And again, I did not hit confirm that, and that messed me up. That really messed up my pressure because that would have been death for him. And of course he did a down 3, I think, or down 1 into fatal blow. Should have known, but I never see it coming. So here's a fatal mistake he did. People really think they can outzone Kitana when she has a life lead. Now that's not gonna happen, especially not in Highborn. Oops, now that Sai did not go to the right spot. So you can either choose a side to track or you can choose like a distance. So I think I held back so it went far instead of tracking. So that last grab did it. I think this pressure was pretty good, but still made a few mistakes. Still hits some hits I didn't hit confirm into fans or razors, I mean, which I should have. The back two that I did not hit confirm that I missed, but still not so bad. Now I think he's gonna change character here if I remember correctly. I think he goes to Collector. And he does go to Collector, but I'm not gonna make you watch, you know, the whole loading thing and all that stuff, so just cut it for your convenience. Now his Collector is very different from the other one. I don't remember if it's the same variation, I'm sorry, but he does his pressure very differently. And now he tried to grab, but I delayed wake up, so I was able to punish the grab attempt actually. But he got me twice with the teleport now. I should learn. I will, I promise. Oh, he's trying to grab me, and I'm just trying to figure out his pattern. I know it's kind of dumb just blocking and being patient, but I just wanted to figure out how he handled pressure and how he staggered. Now that I sort of figure it out, it gets a bit easier. Again, you know, that grab after down 3 always works really well to and then you do that for a few times and then you just mix your offense, and you know, Kitana becomes, especially a highborn, it becomes a real biatch. And that up 2 did not connect, even though they fixed the hitbox and made it bigger, it still did not connect, which kind of had me annoyed, but so I was waiting for that. I knew 100% that was gonna happen. I did not want to use my fatal blow in that round. I always like to have it for the last round, so I didn't use it. But yeah, I was waiting for that teleport fatal blow, and I'm glad he did it. Oops, that was actually an input error I wanted to do back to. Because in the corner you can do so many things with Highborn, it's ridiculous and it's fun. So now I figured out his taggers, I just challenged him instead. I'm just gonna continue throwing fans and stuff until he gets annoyed and starts to do something. Which is what happened. Except it didn't work out super in my favor, but still. Oh my god, I never know what, like, is that an overhead as a first? I don't know, man. What's a low, what's a high, who knows? Collector is so confusing. Oh crap, again, see, if I would have cancelled. I was so lucky that that hit. I was so lucky that he jumped up instead of backing up, because I would have been dead 100%. But it's kind of like I meatied his fatal blow attempt, and that messed me up, and I kind of dropped the back 2 combo. So yeah, that was weird, but still worked out for me in the end. Gotta get that friendship in there. So for the last match, it's Lover's Quarrel. Kitana versus Liu I'm. And now in this one, I really want to talk about corners and how corner pressure is really important. But you also need to know how to get out of the corner because it can be really, really, really freaking bad. And it can get you to loss, it can get you frustrated. It can do a lot of things to you. So he didn't expect that amplify fan here. So that dude again, you know, a lot of players, I feel like, I don't know if it's because I haven't been playing for a while, but people seem really impatient and just don't want to block. So I was just challenging him there because I knew he was gonna press buttons. And I'm not sure if it's because people are not playing Highborn a lot these days, but it seems that a lot more people just don't know how to deal with her. So I was gonna challenge that. Ain't nothing. That shit ain't gonna hit me a lot. Cause I played against him a lot, so I know his pressure. Sorta. So he changed it up, which is pretty good actually, you know. You don't want to always do the same thing, so the first time he cancelled it, the second time he did a little fireball. So he tried to somehow use an interactable, and that was weird, but my fans clipped him anyways. So again, interrupted. Is it 4-3? 4-3? I'm not sure. Listen, I haven't played this game in a really long time. I'm just now getting back into it after a break. Which is weird because I feel like I'm enjoying it more and I'm playing better than I did when I stopped. Maybe it's because I was burnt out. Maybe it's because I was playing the wrong character. Who knows? I really, really love Kano, but maybe I play him like he's top tier when he's not. I don't know. So now he's, you know, doing his back one pressure stagger into throw, which is really good for Liu I'm. He has some really good pressure, but you can still down 3 that thing. Oof, that could have gotten me a crushing blow. I think it's full screen, it's crushing blows. Oops, I've kind of messed up on the side throw there, I didn't get it. Because it's really good, the knockdown pressure. Like if you knock them down with back 3-4, you can just throw the side out there, and if they're impatient, if they don't want to block, it'll get them. And guess what happens when he tried to fatal blow between my fans? I cannot, bro. Do you oh gosh, anyway, that's fine. I'm like, even if I'm +1, like, his fatal blow's not gonna work. Not to mention they like, they nerfed fatal blows as well. So this is where I think the problem starts and I get stuck in the freaking corner, and instead of rolling away like I usually do, I just try a couple things. I try to wake up and it gets eaten, and then I try to do it again and it gets eaten again. And I could have like interrupted that easily and grabbed him, but I was panicking and I was trying again, didn't work. So I finally rolled out and went for the desperate fatal blow combo. That desperate comeback win. I kind of figured I might have a chance since he doesn't like blocking a lot. But I messed up my razors and I was probably 0 or -1, so he was able to poke out of it. So as you can see, the corner is bad. And I messed up my combo, but it's fine. The corner is really bad on both ends, as you can see. I gave him a taste of his own medicine, but because I'm a nice person, he's gonna get the friendship. So that's it for this video, guys. I feel like these videos are doing really well, so let me know if you enjoyed them, because I love doing this and I'm really into this game again, so I'm gonna be playing a lot. So take care everyone, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace out.